Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 3 with Black Ice 8.52. Alright, well, let's continue this. Oh good, we pushed them back. Great. Let's keep some of these units moving forward. Okay, that's a little too shattered. And you're shattering. Or some such. Yeah, you're moving forward. Pressure up on some of these guys. Okay, let's see here. How close are you? No. We want to get these guys back in good shape, though. Hopefully they'll be able to retreat out quick enough. Here we do have a damn good defensive line that I think we can hold. Oh, the Italians have made it to Crete. Now, do I have any transports in this part of the world? Oh, I've got some down in the Middle East and other places. Yeah, there we go. Now, we want to move you up here. We're going to see about an airplane invasion there. Oh, we lost a... well, shattered another command. Okay, well, see if we can get one more big purchase from the US for steel. We can't forever work on a massive deficit. Port striking too close to the damn bases. Now, okay, I think it may be time to put the air up again as well. Hoping that if we do this correctly somewhat, and not piecemeal put them up, but put them up all at once, will overwhelm the Luftwaffe. Don't know that that's what's going to happen, but that's my hope. I preferably just want to fight them over Britain, not over Germany or over France. not that one. It's doing very good. Hopefully this will be a shock to the lift walker. Yes, it's going to be a lot of units. Alright, too big. Keep home. There we go. Oh, there's nothing. Yeah, we're losing interior in the Sudan. Sending over those 2 Indian divisions up here to Eritrea because of mainly the loss of Cairo and Khartoum, I mean. No, we lost those. I think. Yeah, we lost that one garrison unit. Oh well. We already lost massively more important units than that. Okay, okay, sure, yes. How's our air power doing? That's what I want to see. It is a massive. British overwhelming. German air power, less like that. Got the SS Cavalry in here. Yeah, okay. We're gonna hold out there, I think. No, all Maine. This is where we have to win. Oh wow, look at that air battle, guys. That's a hell of an air battle. I really don't know if we're winning or losing it, but we're fighting it. We're shifting our forces from the north already, but we want to keep pressure on them, and we want to keep them. They'll push us back, but I think they're going to. Maybe not. Yes, my one hope is, well, maybe not my only hope, but a hope. Okay, well good, we're getting that done. Oh, we need reinforcements. There we go. Is that they can't, I don't know how big these ports are. There's a lot of... Did the Germans build that? No, that was there. No, the Germans built that, I think. The port enough to supply all their troops. Okay, now. Let's send these guys here. Take that one. One thing that the AIs can do better than a human, and you know I don't have high regards for this AI, is that it can watch the bigger picture better, where we focus in on things. So what we focus in on, we can only do better. Okay, yeah, that's score also. No. I don't know. Okay, well, we won there. Well, if we can keep control of Egypt. Oh, they're still battling here. And that may be an if, big if, but if we can. Well, excuse me. It looks like they got a lot more fighters in good shape than we do. We might, well, some more fighter production coming up. Let's see, shattered units down here, so that they are reorganizing there in case there's a breakout. It seems like everything wants to retreat up to Bristol. Okay, well, we're getting finally ahead of those upgrades. And yes, larger air investment. Yeah, well, you're just going to be taking that for a while, I guess. Okay, we'll buy metal from the Soviet Union. Okay, small ship classes is advanced. That's excellent. And let's improve depth charges. That will help deal with the subs. Well, I had a... I'm not there yet, okay. Need to invade here and take out the commandos on the Isle of Wight. No, Man, Isle of Man. Ah, this is the Isle of Wight. Oh boy. And then as soon as you get the chance. This right now is the decision point. At least for me, continuing the game. Sure, the Americans may be able to come in and win it, but if I can't even keep control of all of Britain. Okay, spring mud clears. I don't know if that had much impact on me here. Fine. Britain. I betcha. Let's, yeah. I think we lost that air battle. Well, once we get some more air units built and these rebuilt, we'll try it again. Snow eases off, fine. Okay, let's see if we can do it with one division here. No. We need one we can invade with. Fleet that is. Get the Isle of Man back. What are we facing here? Okay, well that went too quick, in a sense. Oh, what was that last time? Oh, Veteran Air Force, great. That will help. But also, I presume the Germans are getting that as well. Or may have already had it, because they've been fighting in Poland and France and other air battles that we never got in with. Do you want a division in there? Okay, what are we facing up here? A corps and a commando unit. Can we do it? Oh, not enough power here even for the Paris. Okay, do we have any other air in this region? No. Okay, you're there. Well, continue to repair yourself. We may need to bring in the Marines once we get this done. Or no, let's send you up there. We want to get this back to keep them air and their ships from subs particularly from being a bother. Okay, the 6th Indian Division forms. The 6th Indian Division now formed in Hyderabad, India. Historically, the 6th Infantry Division was an infantry division of the Indian Army during World War II, created in March 41 in the Secunderabad on September 41. It was shipped to Iraq and taken later Iran. Sorry, I'm not reading that very well, am I? Let's move it over here. Yeah, that's better. During 42 and 43, it was part of the 10th Army. The division remained in the Middle East, where it was disbanded on the 15th October in Basra, Iraq. One of the subordinate units of note was the 1st Gurkha Rifles. The Gurkha Rifles was a Gurkha infantry regiment of the Indian Army. They originally formed part of the British Army, the British Indian Army in 1815, later adopting the title of King George V's own Gurkha Rifles. Okay, good. New monument buildings. Let's see the plans. We can use that. They're going to Eritrea. That isn't it. There it is. We're going to retreat those things. There's a lot of well organized units here, so these guys are going out. We got a lot more coming in, so let them get reorganized up. Something like much more commerce raiders, okay. These are units we got from the French. Yeah, they're attacking armor units, but do they have any trade out here? Let's see. This will also throw in here. See if we can sink some of theirs. I think they're raiders. Repaired. I'm going to be a bit more soldiers in order to be Okay, Army Group HQs have advanced. That's good. Our command organization can always be improved. And Army Group is 41, so we let that continue. And the 11th Armored Division. Yeah, just the headquarters, but great. We do have some more building. I'm going to build more aircraft. I'm going to clear the skies over Britain. That'll help. Okay. Too far down. There it is. Yeah, I know I have the arc royal to come out, but right now I'm just not controlling my skies, and I don't want to just attack. And for a while, because they still have this airbase up here. While with their air bases around, I didn't feel like I could stick them up somewhere and get them out of the combat zone. Well, we can't really win this permanently on the defensive, but I think we've got a lot of units here. Maybe a naval invasion is what's needed to attack into there. We'll see about that, maybe. I don't want to do a naval and well, back up to here. Because I don't want them to be cut off like happened to Brook. Mentioning the Brook, down here. Okay, well, he's already at 5. And it looks like we've got that locked up. Now, that's nice. Back to fighters. And we're getting up to 93% for officers. That's better. Naval bomb prototypes. That's useful. The fighters now. Keep that production just going. Developmental waste going, whatever you want to call it. You're seeing all those transport units completely gutted. Now that doesn't affect how fast we go in this game. But it does show the high rate of attrition. But is really nice, and I won't say too much about it, but the idea that you now have individual equipment for Hearts of Iron 4 and things like trucks that can be a required equipment base, and if you don't have those things, don't work as well within the unit, but they're not necessarily, don't want to go too much more into it because so, but I love the ideas of that. And I know that between what they've said very publicly about the lack of direct supply type things, as just generally supplies of nutrition, I don't consider that supply. It's a nutritional system to replace equipment. You will have losses and need to repair them, of course, or replace them. Don't know how we can get that worked out to my satisfaction. I agree with attrition. I agree with both combat, and I'd also, when these, going gray and retreating attrition, I'd go even higher attrition there, because, or especially no organization attrition. That to me is when you lose a lot of equipment in the combat and warfare. Maybe even more than you do in the yes, new building types. More than you do in actual combat when you're retreating out. Okay, let's look at building types that we have. Imperial Foreign Ministry is on there, but I think we want to go with Imperial War Ministry first, just because we get all of our organizations up and good recruitment funds. So let's go with that. Yes. Still don't like those descent hits. I know that's meant to sort of like need me to ship, but more into consumer goods to equate building it, but still. Okay, well, we're going to end the episode here. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. Please post comments, suggestions. Love hearing from you. See you next time.